As you can see just above my head, once my arm comes back, other arm, other hand, this one, up here, we have up here on our 4-hour race event through the World Sim Series website on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Still looking for driver sign-ups. You can do it solo or as part of a 2-man squad, or two driver squad rather. And it's all in aim to raise some funds from Race Against Dementia charity. Race Against Dementia, the charity. Say it a little bit better. And yeah, hope you can get involved. It's free to join in. You don't have to donate or anything like that. But obviously a donation would be highly grateful. I will be streaming it live. I will be here for the full 4 hours, plus the practice sessions and the qualifying leading up to it. So it looks like, in all fairness, there's not much of a change in the old formation. Here we go. So let's have a look at Viglione. Let's start off with this camera here. So let's go trackside. As we're just waiting, that's not helpful at all. Viglione's gone into the pits. Interesting. So I'm not quite sure why Viglione's gone into the pits there. So Viglione starting from the pits. I'm not sure why. 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights. And away we go for round 1 of the Ultimate Sim Racer. Everyone's so far getting away pretty cleanly. We're watching Jay Skyring as we go down to the very ominous T1, 2 and 3. And then through the tight chicane. So people hopefully will be quite well mannered. And so far everyone's making it through alive. And yeah, everyone's made it through nice and steadily. Jay Skyring getting a good start. 66 up in P2. Trying to catch Blumke. As we head down to the tight right-hander hairpin. It's a bump in the middle of the circuit just there. And it's really hard to get the power down. If you get the power down a little bit too early, it will spit your car out wide. But let's see if 66 can keep up the pressure. This is a 20-minute race, so everyone needs to take it relatively chilled. Lloyd is all over the rear end of Edot. Looking the wrong way here. Thank you. And down into the double right-hander we go. And Lloyd just can't quite get the job done down the inside, but he's certainly all over the rear end of Edot. As we head into the very final twisty complex, you can get a good switchback if you get it done right. Oh, and someone's crashed there. Coulson. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 2 of our Ultimate Sim Racer series. Today we are at the Dragon Trail, which is the famous Gran Turismo circuit, in Formula Indy Lights. So it's the first Formula type car. And as you can see from the TV screen right over here, they are pretty quick around this circuit. 129s have been seen in the practice server. Whether we'll see them in the race, as Pindalia, Huey, spins it right on the last corner. Yeah. Cool. Let's go trackside. So we have a few minutes left of practice. Not as many sign-ups this week. Lloyd hosting a black and gold livery. Yeah, there's only 7 races today. Same format as last week. Only 20-minute race, no qualifying. And then we'll go straight on to the starting grid here at Dragon Trail. Now these cars are a little bit slow for this circuit, really. As Sinton moves into P2, Lloyd is yet to set a lap time. Sobek moves into P4. But the Ultimate Sim Racer is a series of attrition. If you're not in all of the races, you're not really likely to win the overall series. As Alacon managed to get a 1:31.7. Oh, and Lloyd runs wide, and that'll be an invalid lap, and into the sand he went. So sadly, not much luck there. And Skyring is going through the death chicane. Timeline, nothing happened, so must have had an off track somewhere. But again, this is only practice, again, not qualifying, so these laps don't really mean anything. Like a boss. Down into sector 2 we go, fast right, then a long left, then a long right, then over the crest left. Gotta be brave, gotta keep it flat. Let the car do the work, work them tyres. As they come down the hill to this one of the slowest corners of the circuit, if not the slowest corner of the circuit. Actually, that'd be the chicane most likely. It's looking a lot better for Skyring. No idea what his sector times are, they're not popping up, so not a clue with that. And over the timing line they go. Moving to the top with a 1:29.4. So Jay Skyring is looking rather speedy around here. Lloyd is back out on track. This will be an outlap though. Bit of a front right lock up there. Come around the last corner. So one last chance to get a lap time on the board. They are screaming, these cars. They really do. It's easy to hit their top speed along that main straight. But again, this is the entry level. So each week, the cars will get harder. The tracks will get harder. Until the very end, which is the LMP2s at Le Mans. For 20 minutes. Bit of a lock-up by the looks of it. Not using all of the circuit there compared to whoever's behind. Oh, bit too much entry, or the wrong angle of entry, as well as the car behind. Not sure if it's Alacon. No, Pindelia. It is Pindelia. Go. Alacon is just pulling over to end the practice session. So we're back in the studio. We've got a few minutes yet before the race starts. So if I may, I would like to bend your ear in regards to the event that we got right up here. Our PNR 2-year anniversary charity race, which is a 4-hour endurance on September the 23rd on Saturday. Starts at 1 PM BST for practice, and it will be round up and finished by 6 PM. All in aid to raise funds for Race Against Dementia, the charity, and we've also made it into a series now. So starting Monday, there'll be a race at Kyle Army, just a simple 45-minute race. And then the week after that, on the Monday, we got Spa, and then the Saturday after that one is when we have our 4-hour enduro. We still got loads of sign-up places left, so please help fill the numbers. You don't have to donate to a charity to join into the race. It's completely free. All you have to do is create an account on the World Sim Series website, which is also where we have all of our events being hosted for this. Now, it does look like to me that it has kept the practice session lobby, so we will go with it for sure. Which one shall we do? Let's do this one. This one's quite nice and wide. It's an interesting starting point as well. So we're watching Alan Con in 4th place here. But I think the battle, well, the battle could be close all the way through. It's a 20-minute race. Starting now. One light. Wherever it is. Where's the one light? The one light to rule them all. There it is. 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light, 6 lights. And off we go for round 2 of the PNR Ultimate Sim Racer Series. And Alacon has got a brilliant start there. And immediately gets past Skyring, who's going to be the brave one into the chicane. Everyone makes it through unscathed. Alacon has got the race lead. Skyring in 2nd, Sinton in 3rd, Pinderly in 4th, Lloyd in 5th, Jordan in 6th, and Sobek in 7th. Oh, and someone's just gone off there. That's Jordan. Not quite sure what happened there. Keep it going, Jordan. Plenty of time left. You don't know what's going to happen. As they all go through Sector 2. There's Jordan just in the background there. Keep it going. And Sobek runs a little bit wide, but the slip in these cars is very real. And we'll probably see that. We'll just go on Jay Lloyd, who is in the black and gold car. But Skyring is all over the rear end of Alacon as well. As they come through the death chicane for the first time. Is everyone going to survive? Everyone does. And Sinton is all over the rear end of Skyring. Dives down the inside. Can he get the move done and stay on the circuit? He can. DRS is now enabled, but these cars don't have DRS, so no need to worry that. And we can see Pindalia is right on the rear end, so they're going 3 abreast into T1. Almost. Skyring just nicking it back from Sinton. Jordan is catching up slowly as well. This is only benefiting Alacon right now if they're battling. Sinton moves into P2 around the fast right-hander, but Jay's guy is going for the switchback. But I think Sinton's got it. He's carried the speed through. Can Pindalia also make gains on Skyring? He can. He's got the entry into the fast sector. Jordan is really not that far behind this gaggle of cars now. Lloyd running almost a little bit wide there whilst chasing Skyring. Let's find a nice on board. That one there. So we'll go on board with Lloyd going through the death chicane. He's got Sobek behind, Skyring in front. A little bit of a let off. Just want to make sure the car doesn't get too unsettled. And Skyring, is he going to go for the move on the last corner? He is. And Hewis leaves plenty of room, and so does Skyring. And that's the move done. But Pindalia is back in the slip. Easily getting it done. The slip is very real in these cars. And Sinton is now trying to chase down Alacon, and Pindalia nicely gets the job done. Oh, and Jay almost losing the rear end there. And Jordan's gone into the pits. Oh, it was Sobek that was trying to gain on the Gagler cars, not Jordan. So Sobek is falling down by 3 seconds. Now I know for a fact that a few of the people in the PNR community take this very seriously, as Sinton is right on the rear end of Alacon now. They've all caught up to the front driver. Oh, and Ravimus goes heavy on the brakes there. Trying to get a switchback done. No way is he going to try and do it into the depth chicane. I didn't think so. Lets off. And everyone... Oh, and I think that's Ravimus. Sinton's hit the wall. Oh, and gets a little bit of a clip by Hewis there. But I think they all get away unscathed, as Lloyd is right on the rear end of Skyring as well. Can Pindelia get the move done? He did it against Skyring. Can he get it done against Alacon? So on the outside, Alacon's got the inside line. Pindelia's tried to stick around the outside. Oh, have they connected? Not sure. Alacon has gone wide a little bit there. Comes back onto the track. Sinton's now trying to get down the inside of Alacon as well. That's a horrible line for Alacon, yeah. Horrible line for Alacon. If you're on the outside there, you want to just try and tuck in, because that curb is very nasty, and Alacon falls down to P3, but is still in the fight. What an exciting start. Hectic pace has been set. Absolutely, Mark. A very hectic pace has been set. I think because of the slip and on the circuit and the way that these cars work, I think it's not too difficult to keep up with the front car in front, and Skyring's trying to get down the outside of Alacon and gets the move done and moves up to P3. Alacon moves down to P4. Not sure if they've got a little bit of damage. Lloyd makes their way through. Sobek is 18 seconds behind, so clearly had a bit of a problem. Jordan has also come out. But again, these people are going to get points. Just got to finish the race, get the points, and move on to the next round. So keep it going, Jordan. Keep it going. Sinton has fallen back by 1.2 seconds to Pindelia, who sets a 31.16. Closest driver to that is, wow, not quite sure, but Lloyd. Oh, it's gone! I think Alacon and Lloyd may have connected. I think Alacon is waiting. Alacon is waiting. So I think Alacon just didn't give Lloyd the space there from what it looked like to me. And just sadly clipped Lloyd around that fast right-hander. There was plenty of circuits, so I'm not sure why it was necessary to do that, but at least Alacon waited, gave Lloyd back the position. Hopefully Lloyd doesn't have too much damage though, because damage is on. So can Skyring catch up to Hewis? Bit of crane. Let's try a bit of crane. Let's see what it's like. Well, that's not very crane-like, is it? It's not very high. Skyring flat out through there. Yeah, crane's not too great. So we go back to a more relatively normal camera. As Jay Skyring comes around the final bend, the gap now 2.3 seconds. The gaps have really started to open up here now. Jay Skyring's just set a personal PB in this race. Sinton lost 2 seconds that lap. Lloyd got 1:39 done. Alacon is in P5. Sobek coming up to the final corner now. But Jordan is slowly closing the gap. Or is that... No, that's 20 seconds behind. So Jordan is 20 seconds behind Sobek. Looks like it's settled down now. I think it has settled down. It looks like he just touched the back of Jammer. Yeah. It's either the back or side. It looks like a little bit to the side to me. But Jay Skyring has got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch our front man Hewis. But I think everyone's now got into their rhythm. Now, how destroyed the tyres are going to be after 20 minutes, I don't know. I don't think these cars' tyres get destroyed that easily, to be honest. I think they are quite hard, so I wouldn't expect anyone to feel like they need to pit. And we can probably go on board with Utilise as they go around the final corner. As we go over the faint left-hander over the timing line to set a 1:30.22, but Skyring set a 29.8, fastest lap of the race so far. Utilise hard on the brakes, locks the front left a little bit there. Delicate, or rear end wanting to step out. And you can really see Utilise has to get going, really. His lap time, from what I can see on his controller, is already 0.18 of a second faster. So 2 times faster, rounded up. Fifth gear all the way through sector 2. And flat as well. No lift off. Down into second. Early shift up to third. And then basically, if you've got big cojones, in these cars it's relatively simple actually, but you can go flat through here quite simply, which Utilise has done. So there we go. But I think Skyring, if Skyring can get within a second of Utilise, the slip will help him down the straight. But I think Utilise has just done enough keep it going, but the times are relatively close, 300th of a second between them both. And our race leader is just gone off to the wind, and Lloyd is retired. Must have hit the death chicane wall. It's back in the pits. He can hit drive and get repaired and go back out, but it does look like Lloyd hit the death chicane and is sadly out of this race currently. So, yep, this circuit is a war of, well, it's just how long can you hack it out for? But Lloyd probably had damage from the Alicon incident, which was a little bit silly on Alicon's behalf. But they knew they made a mistake, pulled over, let the car through. Reward behaviour like that when they wait. At the end of the day, they're kind of ruining their own race as well as the other person's. It's only fair if they are at fault. Rubbermus. Another session of shite, says Jamski in chat. Damage from Alicon. I thought it might have been. You can hit drive and go again. I think it does repair your car, Jamski. But it's probably a bit too late now, really. You're a lap down. 7 minutes left to go. I also ran over a brake marker after the death chicane and lifted the front end and hit a wall. Lost the ability to control the car within reason. Yeah, that's fair enough. Again, though, sadly, like you say, another race where something has happened to you where you're not really at fault. It's not on, really. But everyone's kind of settled down. Skyring is finding some late race pace here. He's managed to gain 2 temps on Kewis. It was a really fun start. The start looked fantastic. It looks so, like, it just looks so good. It looks so good. It looked really fast, really kind of aggressive by everybody. Moves are being made left, right and centre. Yeah, and you did have pace this round. So on par with Hewis's pace. Yeah, just like a normal race for Jamie, it sadly is. Jay's guy is definitely on pace, but whether he can be a little bit quicker. And I don't think he has a response. He's lost 2 attempts here in the first sector, 5 minutes left to go. Unless there's any major problems, I think this is probably going to be your final standings. They're complaining about tyres in chat, so tyres will be dying because it's at 200%. It's how well you can handle them, how well you can handle the tyre management. It's all good being really ultra aggressive, but if you can't look after your tyres, you know, you can pit, get some fresh rubber, get faster lap times, but with 5 minutes left to go, it's not really worth it. I mean, they're still doing 130s, so they're not exactly dropping off pace here. Sinton is doing 131.9s. And Jay has gained almost half a second through the first chicane. Can Jay pull something out of the bag here? Can Skyring find that extra few temps just to get that battle done? If he can get within a second, like I said, along that back straight, on start finish straight, that toe will bring him right back in it. So even though there's 4 minutes left to go, Jay has to be aggressive. He has to push. Those tyres need to be screaming for mercy by the end of it. He's got it down to 1.3, 1.2. Can he get it down to a second? He is pushing. Both of these people are pushing their cars to the absolute limits here. Those tyres must be screaming for mercy. And there's a bit of a lock-up there for Kewis. But the gap is not quite down enough. Next lap, maybe. If Jay's guy can find that 4 temps, in sector 1 again, he might be in with a bit of luck here, but he needs that toe. And this actually looks like he's losing time now, so that push lap has really hindered his tyres. And I think it's kind of leaving him kind of dead here. Yeah, oh, really bad corner there for Skyring. That'll be it. That's done. Just locked up the front left. Couldn't get the tyre rotated around the 90-degree right-hander. And Alacon sitting in P4. A bit of a lonely race here. Sobek, fair play for keeping going. Jordan has got the gap down from 20 seconds to 8 seconds. What a brilliant drive by Jordan. Bonus points for, what should we call it? Like warrior points, if we could, to Jordan for not giving up and keeping going. The pace is clearly there. I say that as he does a 135, so he is 5 seconds off the front pace. But the fact that he's got the gap down, and he's been in the pits, clearly kind of shows there is a bit of a pedigree about Jordan here. Oh, a little bit of a poor exit coming out of the chicane, but that's okay. Managed to save it. It's more of a cruise for Jordan now. Bring the car home, get some major points. And Sinton Getting P3. Looking good. And Sobek in P5. Just cruising. Absolutely cruising. Race leader's just going through sector 2. Now, will there be one more lap? I don't think so. Well, there could be, actually. Might cross the timing line in time to start another lap. Through the death chicane they go. Possibly for the final time. Hits the wall. Pindley. Oh, that rear end was definitely on the journey to the Shadow Realm, but well held by Hewis. Lost 7 temps through the death chicane with the car squirreling like that, so there is going to be one more lap. But unless Hewis does something really silly, I don't see Skyring getting back into this. Pindalier is just bringing it home. Is it 200%? No, it's not 200% in the Ultimate Sim series. It's just 100%. It's just 100%. It's 200% is for the mini endurance, which we host on a Sunday night. Spots are still open. Next race is at Lauritz Ring in the Renault RS01. A cracking car once you get your head around it. We can hear Jordan just ahead, I think. That's a lot better by Hewis. Bit of race, yeah, it's such a shame it did settle down. Once certain drivers got into certain positions, that was pretty much it. And Hewis comes across to take round 2 of the PNR Ultimate Sim Racer here at Dragon Trail. Skyring takes second. Sinton is making her way round to take 3rd position. Good race by all, really. Shame about Jamsky. But good race by all, really. And Rabbit takes P3, a well-deserved P3. Alacon's just coming through the death chicane now. Will they survive? I think so. There was a heavy lift off there to take P4 in round 2. And I'm not 100% sure how that's going to affect the standings, really. Because everyone's going to get points. So Becca's still making her way around. Jordan's got the gap down to 4 seconds. Hell of a drive from Jordan. So Becca's in P5 coming up to the final corner now. Over the line they come. With Jordan only 4 seconds behind to take P6 and Lloyd retired to take P7. So not a bad race at all, really. I'll win it. Pindalia, if I can change camera. Can I change camera? Change camera. Change camera. Is that a camera that actually shows him? No, there isn't. Because this car's not there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that race. If you want to get involved next week, make sure you sign up to the WSS server. Join our Discord because this is a password protective series. And make sure you join in for next week, which will be the BMW's 235i's at Portimao race circuit. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you also check out our 2-year anniversary race, which we are driving in support of Race Against Dementia on ACC around Donington Park, 4-hour solo or 2-person team race. In the meantime, on Monday nights we have ACC events going on. So this Monday coming up is that Kyle Army 45-minute race, as well as the following Monday we have a 45-minute race at Spa as well, and then that following Saturday is when we are hosting our 4-hour enduro series. We have plenty of sign-ups left, so if you're brand new to endurance or you've never done endurance before, this would be a really good one to get involved in and to try it out and see if it's for you. It's only 4 hours long. We'll be done by 6 p.m. PST, so then you've got the whole evening to still chill out with your mates, go to the pub, or chill out with a bunch of weirdos on Discord in the PNR. Yeah, in the PNR Discord. You can find the link to our Discord in the description of this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time when we are driving in the Lowitz Ring in the RS01. Also, actually, thinking about it, on Saturday we have the Formula Vintage Junior, or the Vintage Formula Juniors. I don't know where they're racing. I believe it's the last round. So make sure you keep an eye out for that on the World Sim Series website for Saturday evening. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves. Try and get cool, because I'm sweating just sitting here and I didn't even drive. So take care, and I'll catch you in the next race. Bye bye.